Good morning. It's about 11:30 here, Saturday, May 31st, 2025. As always, what do I do on Saturdays? Back at the dacha. All right, it's a warm one today. Let's go take a look at the temperature. 26 and a half degrees Celsius. All right, 26 and a half degrees Celsius, and I'm going to be mowing the lawn. And what is the skyline like? Well, as always, or most of the time, 90% of the time, clear blue sky. Let's check it out. I don't know. Can we see it? There it is. I don't know. Sometimes when you turn the camera around, it just shows white, but actually it is blue. Well, it's showing white right now. All right. Let's turn the camera around again. I want to show you how much I have to mow. So last Saturday, 1 week ago, I was mowing the lawn and I got to mow it again. And oh my God, we've got so many dandelions. This whole field of dandelions. All this, it's got to get mowed. They're even flying around. These dandelions. Let's take a closer look. Here, look at this. Look at this. A whole field of them. And got to quickly cut the grass. Otherwise, we're going to have millions more. So yeah, there's a lot to mow. Beautiful day today. And that's what I'm going to be doing. First things first, mowing the lawn. All right, let's go to work. Okay, I am all done. Took just over 3 hours with the lawnmower to cut everything. And now, what am I going to do? Well, I asked Sergey to help me out at his shop. I got a new wheelbarrow tire, but I don't have an air compressor. So I gave it to him and he went to his shop. And he put the tube into the tire. So that's good to go. So what I got to do now is I got to put it onto the wheelbarrow. So that's that job. And then, of course, I got to continue to do some staining of my lattices. But first things first, what I got to do is I got to turn the lawnmower over and I got to do the clean out of just all the sticky grass that's underneath the mower. Got to make sure that that is clean. The best time to do it is when it's really soft and kind of wet right now. Otherwise, when it dries, it's like glue. All right, let's clean this up. Well, underneath here in the mower, it's caked on a little bit, but you can see it comes off very easy. Look at that. So we'll just scrape it off, put it into the bucket here and haul it away. Yeah, that comes off really, really easy. All right, let's go to work. Okay, there it is. Only took a few minutes to clean everything up. And here it is. About 1/3 of a bucket of this greasy grass. That was caked on underneath here. Now I'm just gonna fuel it up, and that way it'll be ready for the next mowing. It'll be all gassed up and good to go. All right, that's a lot of grass that was underneath. Well, 1/3 of a bucket. Babooshka Natalya, so are you enjoying this beautiful Saturday afternoon?
Yes, I am. I'm celebrating
What are you celebrating?
the birthday.
Whose birthday?
Our city, Khabarovsk. Khabarovsk city birthday.
Oh, how old is Khabarovsk?
167.
167 years old.
Right,
Wow.
yeah.
So it was incorporated in 1858.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. But there were people that were living in Khabarovsk prior to that,
Yeah,
right?
more than thousands of years. Yes, there were native people here. They lived along the banks of the Amur and the Ussuri River. Yes, and we stand at the confluence of these two great rivers. So the archaeologists found even the artifacts belonging to them.
Wow. You know, as you were saying this, I was also thinking that Khabarovsk is actually older than Canada, because Canada became a country in 1867, making it 158 years old, and Khabarovsk was incorporated in 1858, making it 167 years old. Wow.
That's interesting. If you maybe you do not know, but we have a sister city, Portland, the USA, Oregon.
Okay.
And Oregon's history is very similar to the history of Khabarovsk. And Portland was founded also practically at the same time, 1858 or 9. I may be mistaken, but we have the same.
Actually, there's also a Canadian sister city. It's in British Columbia. It's the
Victoria.
city of Victoria.
How old is Victoria? Do you know?
Well, it was a British colony prior to joining British Columbia. Also, right around 1857, 1858, right around there.
The same age.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Wow.
But these are very different cities, of course, developing along different lines, historical lines.
Right. Yeah, Portland and well, Portland is about 100 miles up the Columbia River,
Yeah.
so it's not right on the coast.
And two rivers. They have two rivers.
Right.
The Columbia River and I forgot the name.
Willamette.
Yeah, Willamette.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have been to Portland, therefore I know it.
Right. And Castlegar, my hometown in British Columbia, is like Khabarovsk on the confluence of two rivers. The Kootenay River flows into the Columbia River, so we do have a little bit in common there.
Oh yes, yeah.
All right. Well, I got to get back to work, and I'll let you keep celebrating.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Okay, so with the lawnmower put away, now I got time. I'm gonna put the wheelbarrow tire onto the wheelbarrow, and that way I could use it again, because today I didn't use it. And every time I was mowing the lawn, so when the bag was full, I was making sure that I would mow right back to where I had to throw it off in the compost pile. So anyways, 5-minute job. I'll get the wheelbarrow on and we'll be good to go. Okay, there it is. Wheelbarrow tire is on. I guess we can take the sticker off. Yeah, that makes it official. Got good bearings. Spins pretty good. This wheelbarrow actually came with the dacha when we bought it, so it looks like a homemade contraption, but it works. And that tire, well, nothing lasts forever. So, yeah. It's changed. We got a new tire, and like they say, послужит долго. It's gonna last a long time. All right. Now, I've got this lattice right here. I'm gonna start staining it. And I'm using this brand right here. It's Husky brand called Yacht 90. So here's the luck. This is what I use. And I put 2 coats on it. And it takes about an hour to do one of these. So I have it propped up here. I put some nails right here, so to hold it up. So I work my way up to about here, and then I flip it over and I do the other side, and that way it never touches the bottom. And I want to show you what two stains does. There it is. So this is double stained, and this right here still needs to be stained. So there it is. Nice and shiny. And it will weather much better. So it'll give us, I don't know, I figure 7 to 10 years. Whereas this would probably give maybe 3 to 5, because whatever the rain is just going to start rotting much faster. Whereas that won't. All right. Let's get started, and let's start doing this first lattice here. Okay, I'm finished staining my lattices. I actually did 2 of them today. Did the first coat. Let's turn the camera around. I'll show you how they turned out. So this is what I do, is I hang them like this, and I stain like this. There's 15 of them, and across this way. So it takes a long time. It takes about an hour to stain it. There's one, and here is the other one. So I gotta put them away right now and start cleaning up. Time to go home. So I put them into the shed here and let them dry, so no leaves or anything will get onto them. And probably tomorrow or the next time I have a chance, I'm going to give them the second coat. These ones right here already have their second coat, so they look pretty good. So I have 2, 4, and I've got 2 more over there. So I got 6 already completed. Okay, I got everything all locked up, and the sun is going down. It's just at the tree line right now. So that means it's time to go. So I had a very productive day. I mowed the lawn and did some staining. And just generally, it was a good day. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you how the lawn looks. So Vika, how was your productive day?
I almost went home with this. I did not. I was planning to plant the tomatoes.
Yeah.
I started digging, preparing the soil, and there were so many of those medvedkas. They look like aliens from outer space. They're really dangerous. I cut them up in 2 pieces, and they just went different directions.
Really?
Still alive, yeah. So I put some stuff against the medvedkas.
Yeah.
I poured water. It's organic. It's okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to plant all the tomatoes, and I'm done with them.
I see you whippersnipped our lawn feature here.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Did you see the peppers? We have peppers like this.
Oh, show me.
Well, people were saying, like, oh, how come your peppers are so big? Well, here, I think there was one.
Who was saying why are they so big?
There's jalapenos here.
Oh, jalapenos. What the bet?
Jalapenos.
Okay.
And the neighbors were saying, well, how come your rasada is too big? Look, we're gonna have a pepper.
Okay.
There's one. There's more, and in the other greenhouse, there's more of those. They're roundish.
Oh yeah.
They're big.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get going, eh?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna go get my phone.
Okay.
And finally,
Yeah.
I saw first time in 3 years I saw my landische. I have landische.
What's
I don't know
landische?
what they're called. There's an English name. It's a little yellow. It's a forest flower.
Okay.
You're not supposed to. You cannot pick it in the forest, but we do have it in our dacha, so I picked a little bit to take home.
Oh, self-contained.
I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Right there.
So it's just growing right around that
Here,
stump.
You can't see. You have to dig into the greenery.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my phone.
So there it is. Everybody had a productive day. And our QC, our quality control expert, Natalia, she was celebrating for all 3 of us that were here today. Because today is Khabarovsk's birthday, 167 years old. And she was just enjoying herself and watching me mow the lawn and watching Vika work in the garden and stuff. Okay, so let's turn the camera around again and I'll show you what the lawn looks like. Okay, so everything is all mowed right up to the creek over there. And all along here. Of course, I gotta pick that up sometime. I got stumps and stuff. And everything is nicely organized. Everything is good. So there it is. That's the lawn mow job. And yeah, I'm gonna come back here tomorrow. Probably come back tomorrow, and there's still a lot more to do. Actually, what I'm planning on doing is these 2 birch trees right here. I want to get them out, and I want to transplant them way over there. So that'll be the first thing that I do tomorrow. And then I'll probably end up more staining right over there. All right, there you go. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Smash the like button, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. Subscribe, hit that bell so that when I upload a video, usually 2-3 times a week, you'll be notified with a little ding, ding, ding. All right. Take care. And like I always say, paka, paka.